I think this is a very frightening situation. Kudos to the young people in Hong Kong for having the courage to stand up and push back. It strikes me they have more courage and we have more tweeters here in the U.S. But make no mistake, China is intent on getting Hong Kong back in the fold. And I just hope this doesn't end up as another Tiananmen Square with Chinese troops coming across the bridge.
Of course, but is there, John?
They're very patient. They have a long view, but they're not going to let Hong Kong go. No,
you're exactly right. And if we go back to that agreement between Britain and China more than 20 years ago, could Britain ever say to China, you violated the terms of this? You agreed to respect, the nature of Hong Kong during this 50-year transition, and that's not taken place.
I think there's zero probability of that. The UK just doesn't have the power to deliver that. The U.S. does, but the U.S. isn't going to do it. I think what we're going to see probably is China try and internally, inside Hong Kong, calm this down and keep their troops out of there. But it's a very dangerous situation.
Why isn't the U.S. going to do anything about this? I've been thinking a lot about this. If you're President Trump and your goal is simply to get a deal with China, well, then I understand, everything that has happened or what hasn't been said. But if you're looking to have the maximum number of negotiating chips at the table, isn't this a major one? All the U.S. has to do is revoke the special status of Hong Kong, and you could see their global financial market leave overnight.
Absolutely. And the truth is, if I were in the White House, I would be having a quiet talk with Xi that we want them to stay out of Hong Kong and that it'll be worth something to them to do it. So I think the U.S. has a role to play here. I don't know whether we'll do that, though.
Right. Jeff, that's what makes it interesting as we continue to understand or analyze, the trade truce between the U.S. and China. From where you sit, is this something that looks like a done deal? It'll be in the rearview mirror. It's kind of a clearer investing path ahead or not?
Well, I would never say that it's a done deal. It's not a done deal until they ink a deal. And they've made progress. I think we avoided the worst case outcome, which is what the market, when it gets crabby, back in December and in May, where the market tends to go to. We're going to get worst case outcome on policy, and that's going to push us into a recession. And we don't see signals of recession, and we don't expect worst case outcomes. We avoided the disaster scenario, and this was a net positive for the market.
Right.
And I think we saw that going into the weekend. So, no, this is a good result.